Welcome to One on One on God 101, the Big Brother edition of the show.
Woo! Finally, I made it. What's up, Auntie Julie?
Okay, Chelsea, normally I am talking to you on a box in the diary room when you're calling me Auntie, but today I'm calling you winner of Big Brother. How do you feel?
I feel on top of the world. As a fan, this is an absolute dream come true. I'm just blessed to be here. I'm grateful.
Now we're going to post this interview on my social
Oh,
uh Tuesday. So
okay.
keeping that in mind, by then people should know if they
Yes.
didn't watch the finale that you won. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um, You just told me you got no rest. You went to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning and
hmm
before Mackenzie was knocking on your door.
hmm
What conversations have you and Mackenzie had in private since you won unanimously against her 7-0 and she chose to take you instead of Cam?
Yeah, we talked about like, do we still love each other? That was a conversation. This was a game, and we had to have that real talk conversation, and and squashed any beef that may come up, and set a foundation that no matter what happens after this, we truly love each other. That was the conversation that was had. There conversations about potential rekindling with some other house guests, what life looks like outside of this. And honestly, we just stayed up talking about when we're going to go to Italy together. We truly love each other and thought this was a crazy summer spent together. And we just wanted to make sure, no matter what happens, that we still have each other's back outside this game.
Now, in both your final speech and in
Mhm.
Mackenzie's, you both gave the glory to God.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your relationship with the Lord.
I honestly would not be here if it wasn't for him. And I'm not saying just on Big Brother, but like the woman that I am today. I've developed a faith since I was 13 years old, deciding to give my life to the Lord and serve my community. And since then, up until now, I have done nothing but serve my local church. And through serving other people, I've seen God and move in such an amazing way in my life that I know anything good handed to me in my life was given straight from him. I always heard this quote: don't let the brightness of the blessing blind you from the blesser. And I didn't want the brightness of whatever God gave me cause me to be blind in the fact that he gave it to me. So being in positions like this, I always wanted to make sure that he got the glory. And I remembered he is the reason that I'm here. I love him so much. I am the woman that I am because of my faith in him.
You're 27 years old,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Tell everyone your job.
Yes, I am a youth director. I work in my local church and I serve junior high, high school kids, and young adults. I oversee the full ministry. So basically a life coach, helping them make good decisions, having fun with them and teaching them the Bible. And on my off days, I work with foster kids, helping them to have hope and dream big for their lives. And so the next generation is a huge part of what I do because all it takes is one person believing in who you are, and it takes one role model to show you who God is, and their life can change. And that I want to give my life to the next generation, show them at a young age, if you devote your life to Christ, watch how he will change your life.
Now that you've won $750,000, what happens to your job and what are you going to do? Do you think your platform will elevate what you are already doing with foster kids
Yeah.
and teenagers at your local?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. With what has come to me, before I even thought of winning this game, I thought, if I did, what would I do with the finances? And I think it would just extend and amplify what I already do, give me more opportunity to reach the next generation on a bigger platform. So I just plan on doing what I still do at a bigger scale. And that's what I hope. I don't want to stop the core of who I am, the foundation that I've set in my local community and the lives of these kids, just because something like this has happened. How do I take this and reach more kids? That's my heart.
Exactly. Like, can you think of anything that you experienced in the house that will help you send a message to kids who are teens and like faced with a lot of decisions?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things, there was a lot of moments that I was down in this game. And sometimes you have to, number one, acknowledge your emotions. It's something that I always want to tell my kids. Feel your feelings. That is fine. I just had healthy ways to cope with what I dealt with in the Big Brother house. And it's why I was able to remain so consistent and level headed, is because I had a foundation that was so strong before coming into this game. So I hope I can teach my kids or whoever is listening, if your foundation is strong, no matter what is thrown your way, the wind, the waves, no matter what challenges come your way, you will be solid. So, how do we work on a strong foundation? That's what Big Brother has taught me, and I hope to share that with other people.
All right, real talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Cam.
Okay.
Well, first, I'll start baby steps.
Okay.
Had you won the final HOH,
Mm,
do you know honestly who you would have taken?
yes, I do. I wrestled for a couple weeks prior to that, thinking through the possibility of us three being in the final three. And I knew my head was saying one thing and my heart was saying the other. My head said it is smart to take Cam because I believed that would be an easier win than Mackenzie. But my heart was saying Mackenzie. She deserves it. We've been protecting each other. And I want to, she just deserves to sit next to me, if not win. So in this game, do you make a head decision or a heart decision? Do you make personal or strategic? I prayed all week before the finale night. And I remember sitting in one of the most holy places where the Lord speaks to me the most, and that is the toilet. And I felt like the Lord said, "Do you trust me?" And I said, "Yes." And I felt like He said, "Then follow your heart, and I will take care of you." And I was already wrestling with my heart decision and my head decision. Is in that moment, had I won, I said I was going to take Mackenzie because the Lord said, "Follow your heart, and I'll take care of you." I was going to be my decision, and I was willing to risk losing to Mackenzie by being obedient to what I felt like God was telling me to do.
Why do you think you got all the votes?
Oh
Who was
my God, like I'm still trying to process that, Auntie Julie. I I'm shocked. I have to talk to the jury and ask them fully why. I I
well,
don't
whose vote did you get to win you that surprised you?
that surprised me. Angela and Leah, Rubina and Quinn. I thought Quinn was going to go after the competition beast. She's been killing it all season. Angela and Leah were close to her, and I basically got rid of both of them. And Rubina stated in her eviction speech before she got evicted, she thought Mackenzie could win this game. So I was up in the air about them four. Uh, I'm shocked that they all voted for me. So I have to ask why. Uh,
Well, Rabina might have said that in her speech, hoping to stay.
Yeah, and that's what I processed. That was a final plea. But push comes to shove, I had really strong relationships with all of the jury, and I think a respectable diamond of a game. And I think they voted for a well-rounded player and not just a competition beast.
Let's go back to Cam.
Okay.
He said he would have taken you, and
Yes, he would have.
I believe him.
I believe him too.
Some of us, some house guests felt you had a crush on him.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe you did and you don't anymore because then it came around the bend. You're just, very good friends.
Yeah.
Do you or do you not have a crush on Cam? And you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Here's the thing. I think Cam is an amazing guy. When you spend so much time in the jury house, you really get to know each other on a deep level. And there were moments where I got to know Cam, and I said he is a really good guy. But both he and I decided in that game we are going to be friends. We're not going to have that target painted on our backs. And throughout this game, we continued to be friends who bickered all the time. And after finale night, we went to Denny's and we bickered more and just had fun and we clowned. That is our friendship. And I think I just want to continue to build a strong friendship with Cam. He'll be a part of my life for a long time. Where that leads, I don't know. But y'all have got to know Cam. He's a little crazy, but he's awesome. And we'll see what comes from that.
What are you going to do with the money?
Oh my gosh. Well, pay the government and then get back to my community. I think that's going to be the first thing that I do. I know there's some foster students and some areas and youth departments that could really be blessed by some of my finances. So that will feel like all my guilt this past 3 months. I thought, okay, this is allowing me to do something that is fully me and it'll make me feel good. After that, I'm gonna buy me a pair of shoes, get me some ice cream, and cuddle with my dog Junior and just be Chelsie from Rancho Cucamonga and see where God takes me next.
What didn't we talk about that you want to put out there for the public to know about Chelsie, how you played, anything?
Um, I I think everybody saw my game and it was very, very clear. I think I just want to say that I tried to play a game that was a game that could be respected. And the hardest part of this game is having to separate who you are personally from who you are as a game player. And I hope throughout this game you were able to see a good side of me on both aspects of the game. I hope I made y'all laugh. I hope I made y'all proud. And I honestly hope that I represented God in such a way where people were inspired to dig deep into their faith and be a little curious about God again. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I got to be in front of everybody and got the support that I did.
Any regrets about anything said or done in the house?
No, absolutely no regrets. I was very calculated with everything in this house, everything that I said, the person that I was. And I'm proud of the woman that I've been in this game, even when times were tough. I'm proud of who I show myself to be. So no regrets. I won. So I'm grateful. And I was kind along the way to our house guests. So no regrets.
Chelsie, congratulations, Godspeed, God bless you.
Thank you, Auntie Julie.
And for the record, I'm Auntie in your heart. We're not blood related. For anyone
Yes.
who's like, wait a minute, how did her niece win?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.